Welcome to Words of Comfort from the Comforter with Ty and Betsy Tice. Our podcast today is called Stir Up the Gift, and I'm reading from 2 Timothy 1 6 through 7. Wherefore, I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God, which is in thee by the putting on of my hands. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
James 5:16 through 20. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins.
1 John 5:14 and 15. This is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he heareth us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have a petition that we desire of him.
Hebrews 12:1 through 2. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God.
Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to ask you a question you might not want to really answer. And that's okay because you don't have to answer it to me. You have to answer it to yourself. Are you in rut city? Have you had the joy of the Lord, but somehow over the years have kind of suppressed it? Have you found yourself almost in performance mode? No, you've never denied Jesus Christ. You've never denied the testimony that you have within, but you haven't given it out much lately either. You're in a rut. And that rut is one of the places that Satan loves the most. Why? It's called complacency. And we are all guilty of it at one time or another. And that's why Paul said to Timothy, hey, dude, stir up the gift that you received by the laying on of my hands. You weren't meant just to be a normal person. You were meant to be a fire going forth, proclaiming the name of the Lord. And you've gotten yourself into a rut. And I know you've gotten yourself into a rut because of the people around you have oppressed you and suppressed you. Why? Because of your youth. But I'm telling you, Timothy, I want you to remember that God hasn't given you that spirit of fear. That's man and the devil. But he has given you power, love, and a sound mind. And so, as Paul chastised and encouraged Timothy, So I chastise and encourage you, my brothers and sisters. Stir up that gift that is within you. Let it be everything that God called you to do and God called you to be. Maybe it's being the greatest mom in the tribe. Maybe it's being a great businessman. But whatever that calling is, stir it up so that you may glorify your Father which is in heaven. Now, stir up the gift.
Stir, 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 stir up the gift. His Spirit lives in you today. He'll give you power, love, and a sound mind, and He will chase your fear away. Why don't you pray the way Elijah prayed? He told the king his words were true. Your word will be according to His will, and He will hear and answer you. Why don't you look to Jesus on the cross, the one who shed His blood so true? He is the author of your precious faith, and He'll complete